Brian Decoded Show. Tonight's episode, $1 million coach. I want to share a story of my own life coach, and he's a seven-figure entrepreneur. He only thing he did for the last 20 years was coaching. So his name is Jeffrey Combs. It's a big shout out to him. He's on Instagram, Facebook. Those are two platforms he's most active on. I highly suggest you give him a follow. A very cool guy. Very interesting philosophy about making wealth, and a very interesting story of how he's making money. And I can tell you from personal experience, he has seven-figure income from coaching alone. He used to sell info products back in the day, and I have a privilege of being coached by him. And I also have a privilege to have that energy of Jim Rohn and Brian Tracy, which are also my role models in a way, passed through Jeffrey Combs, who has been endorsed by both of these individuals. And so his schedule is very packed. If you consider working with him, he's dealing with a lot of issues, but I can tell you, very intelligent coach. Appreciated spending time with him and learning from him, and he helped me tremendously in multiple instances of my life, and I'm deeply grateful for everything he has done for me. And it's just an underrated statement of having the pleasure to work with a person of such caliber. So I want to share a little bit about his business model and what impeccable work ethics can bring into your life. And if you are a coach, this individual should be your inspiration. He's very systematic and methodical, very patient and very ethical in his performance. What I'm finding with a lot of younger coaches that I've been talking to, that they have this ups and downs and push and pull, and they have different frequencies in their output, right? So they don't have consistency in their performance, and that's why they're having anxiety attacks, and they're having the moments where they're feeling the imposter syndrome, etc. And that's something that just doesn't happen when the person is serious. And when you know what you want, you have your prospecting habit, you have your content creation habit. All of these habits combined are converging into a very stellar coaching performance that also manifests itself in producing results for your clients. Like, I want to disclose over here, I don't plan on coaching like almost ever. You have to apply, beg me to work with you in that sense, because coaching is not my thing. I wouldn't mind mentoring someone, but I'm just like, hey guys, it's not like a coaching pitching video. This is a testament as to what is possible. And it is possible to generate over seven figures in a year, in a calendar year, doing coaching alone 12 hours a day. And that's the story of Jeffrey Combs, a seven-figure coach. And I had a pleasure of learning about some of his other clients and how he got them from a point A to point B. And the primary thing that you are selling as a coach is the philosophy of detachment, where you learn how to diffuse your own emotions from the emotions of the person you're coaching. That's a very interesting thing. And then having this impeccable work ethics when it comes down to prospecting for new business. It's just mind-blowing that someone can show up so consistently year over year, day over day, for 20 plus years coaching alone. It's a habitus. You just become a master at it, right? It's like, luckily I'm running an agency, I offer web design services, etc. But I think that anyone should consider having a coach. Even people that are not in the sales game, even people that are not in a lot of different facets of life, having someone to guide you through life and having their advice resonate with you is very crucial. You will find defining a good coach is a spiritual connection with another individual, and in doing so, you're finding a link for motivation. I think that's one of the things that's really helped me, having Jeff as a soundboard for all my ideas, and him just asking me questions would completely change the course of my actions. And it was very weird to me, like, why am I paying this guy? Like, he barely talks. He lets me rant the whole time, and in a few questions, like, you get that aha moment. And I'm not saying you should go hire Jeffrey. You should hire whoever damn you please. But there needs to be a metaphysical connection between you and your coach, right? So that you can actually drive value from it. That for me is inspiring. But what is more inspiring is that someone can actually pull 7-figure income off of coaching alone. And that, my friends, is just like mind blowing, because the only thing that you need to do in this moment, when you have a closing question. I remember when I hired Jeffrey for the first time. I remember vividly what was the sentence, how he closed me, and he almost said it like so spontaneously. I'll remember it like it was yesterday. But when are you ready to start? And I was just like so dumbfounded by the question. I wasn't expecting for someone to go into a close so quickly. And it was an assumptive close, like, when are you ready to start? And like, I was just like, oh, like, okay, let's go. And I don't regret the decision. It was spontaneous and natural. I was like, all right, I'm learning how to close over here. This was a sales 101. And if you don't buy, you're rejecting that energy. So that energy won't come back to you. All right, when you make a rejection of something that's purest in its form, when the self-worth of the other individual is so high that you can't say no. I mean, you could say no, it just doesn't make sense for you to say no to that level of self-worth that's being passed on to you, right? That's why, my friends, I think all of you should be getting a life coach. Not myself, not Jeff, whoever you goddamn find, and please, because that link is metaphysical. It's pulling you away from the NPC side, and it's bringing you to the world of people that are free. And you can feel it when you find the right person to connect with. Like, I'm not gonna do a lot of videos where I'm talking about coaching, but this was my experience, and I wanted to say this as an inspiration to others that want to become good coaches, that, hey, you can make a lot of money. Not for me, but I think it's a great thing, especially for the guys out there that are driving results for their clients. Like, please get in on this. And I'll see you next time.